So I'm here now with Dermot Illogical. Just about
It's the last time you got to say it.
Probably not. But, you know, pronunciations, I do struggle. But there we go. Talking all about the Reversa family hashtag RF365 project, which has just been mind-blowing, really. So just to recap for anyone that doesn't know what it's all about, tell us.
Right, 365 was it was kind of a mad idea I had in 2015. At I suppose it was at the epicenter of some pretty crap things going on in my life.
Yeah.
Terry, our drummer from the Tuesday Club, he just died, and that was kind of the main catalyst really for me thinking, well, life's too short. Obviously, it is too short. Let's get out and do something about it. So I just probably down the pub. Decided that I'm going to do something daft like write a song a day, and everyone then said, fair enough, you'll give up in 3 days. And I didn't, and I kept going and recorded them all, and with the thanks and the help of Steve Honest, managed to get them all mastered and mixed, and put them out actually on my birthday last year, which is obviously coming up on Monday. So that's the anniversary. So so there you go.
So one thing I would like to say is that obviously I was an old friend of Terry's as well, and I'm sure he'd be absolutely delighted by all this and very, very proud of you as well.
Thank you very much. I'll get all emotional. That's the trouble.
Me too. I'm just starting now. Anyway, but tell us a little bit about the writing process. So you were writing a song a day, which is no mean feat, but were you kind of before you started recording it, you got all the songs written, or was there kind of a process where you wrote a few, recorded a few, wrote a few?
Yeah, it was a bit like that. I mean, to be honest, I did have some lyrics in the bank. It wasn't like I'd come up with a different lyric every day. But the songs themselves, the actual recording bit, was done every day. I didn't have it sort of pre-planned as such. I kind of had because I used drum loops, so that was the only thing that I didn't play. I'm not saying I'm a keyboard player. I'm not saying I'm a bassist. I'm not saying I'm most of the things. Probably not even a guitarist. But yeah, I kind of basically played all that stuff. Sort of live and just as it happened, and as Roger Payne, who is the singer in Hubcap Moon, or one of the singers in Hubcap Moon, he wrote a great piece at the beginning of the 365 about the idea that it was kind of it was like a spontaneous act, and it kind of felt like that, and it was almost I've kind of thought sort of latterly that maybe it's some kind of almost like a psychotic type thing happened to me, that I kind of was pumping out this material, subconsciously.
Sort of therapy almost.
It's
like grabbing a canvas, isn't it? And just going, this is radio, so people can't see me, but I'm going splash.
Jackson Pollock.
And just that, that kind of frenzy that artists get, when they're in that zone.
Well, it was completely, I mean, it's funny now because I can't actually imagine doing it really in a funny way. I mean, I did do it, but it was very spontaneous, and the point of it is as well, when people listen to it, and I mean, I have had a few comments, which you will get, because there are musos in the world, and I'm not a muso. That it's all very
hard. There's going to be, with the best will in the world, there's going to be some songs that are stronger than others. When you're writing that songs,
But also, everyone's got a different musical taste. Some people like folk, some people like punk, some people like whatever. So, and I never write to any specific style. So it was just pumping out whatever the next thing was. So, and then I kind of thought, well, I've written loads of guitar stuff. I'll get a keyboard and I'll just write some stuff on keyboard. So, there's lots of noises and lots of things that aren't perfect. But the point is, for me, it's the idea more than the.
Art doesn't have to be perfect.
Art is magic.
Yeah, exactly. Art is magic. That's another story.
Day 79, that was. Yeah. And then I think the Tuesday Club might have covered it as well. They did a lot of that, actually.
Yeah, they did. They're a good bunch, aren't they? So obviously, so there's been all these releases, every week, So you've now got this 365 tracks.
Yes.
So what do you plan to do with them? I know some, they've been released digitally, and obviously there is a reverse album Reverse Family album.
Yeah.
But obviously now, what do you do?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. Basically, well, I have got some ideas, but basically, you know, this to me is the end. That is the end of it.
Okay.
So after that, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking that possibly to encourage people to listen from January the 1st again, because that is when it was written in that kind of sequence. So maybe people could then see kind of more the thought process of what was going on with me at the time, and you can probably see then the ups and downs maybe I was going through.
Yeah.
Which, see, a part of this for me that is important as well is the fact that I was, you know, just living my life during that time, and it's kind of a diary of that time, and then it's kind of a diary of a human being who lived in, sort of a human being who was living in, you know, in St Albans in 2015, and you know, and that was it. So from that point of view,
to see, you know, I mean, I don't know if you've done any research, but I certainly have never heard of anyone doing anything like this at all. So it'd be very interesting to see. It's a documentary in the making, really, isn't it? I mean,
funny you should say that. Actually, we are having a closing party, which you are coming to, which is great, because there's a lot of people who've been really supportive of the project, and this is the celebration to those guys. Basically, everybody who's supported us is coming, and that's going to be great. But we have actually got a little bit of a documentary. There's a girl called Karen who. From Harkey Media, who's been filming the Reverse Family over the last year at a few gigs and a few rehearsals and kind of thing. Okay. And so it's going to be a short documentary anyway before the performance. So that'll be interesting. But
brilliant, yeah.
But yeah, and there's
going to be lots of things, you know, that you can kind of follow it up with. It just depends, as you say, if you want to, you know, just draw a line under it, and obviously, you know, because it must have been very absorbing, maybe move on to something else, or, you know, Reverse Family as a band are still going to be going, aren't they?
The people involved in Reverse Family are obviously people with everybody from Reverse Family was in the Tuesday Club. Apart from all these brilliant guest performers we've had, you know, we've had 4 extra people who've kind of fitted in the collaboration as well, which has been superb, which was the idea of it as well. I didn't want to have a kind of conventional band as such, because the idea was it was just like be a bit of a collective, and people have helped us with that as well. So, and they're all coming, and they're all going to get their just rewards at the party. So. But yeah, I mean, it's been that kind of thing. And obviously there are other projects, but Dermot Illogical, he's going on a long holiday.
Yeah, well, I think he deserves one anyway. Okay, well, it's fabulous to catch up with you. Thank you so much. Good luck
you, Denise.
With the we can't really call it. Can we call it an ending party?
Well, no, it's called the closing parties. I'm basing it on Ibiza, even though the music that we play isn't anything like Ibiza. They all have closing parties. I've got a mate who works out in Ibiza.
Ah, yeah.
And
like a season closing party.
But yeah, basically they have they start the season for a week, and then they spend the rest of the summer having a closing party. Yeah. So this is the closing party of the 365. So
right, okay, fabulous. Well, good luck with it. I think it's absolutely amazing. Well done.
Appreciate it.
And I wait with bated breath to see what you get up to next.
There's bound to be something.
There's bound to be. I'm sure you've got something under your hat.
Yes.
Which is a very nice hat.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll catch up with you again soon. Thank you to Dermot Illogical from the Reverse Family.
Cheers, Denise. Nice one. That was fab. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you.